Ninjas unite, we move in the hush. Butterflies in the dark, then we strike with a rush. Swords out clean, make the whole room lean. Step too close, get cut from the scene. Don't mess around, we don't play for show. One wrong move and the cold wind blow. You try us once, now you know the code. We don't back up, we take that road. You tried us, now look. You tried us, now look. Hear that step on the roof? That means trouble's coming through. Ninjas unite. Come on. Ninjas unite. Come on. With a ninja army. Moving as one. Ninjas unite. Come on. Big one tonight. Big one tonight. You gonna find out who we are by the first light. Butterfly blades in the palm of the hand. Quick little flash and the whole block stand. Old school honor in a new school war. We don't need much, we just need more. More of the smoke when we cross that line. More of the fear when we claim what's mine. You said we were done, said we would fall. Now every one of your lies getting told. We are the name that you shouldn't speak. We are the shadow behind your streak. You tried us, now look. You tried us, now look. Hear that step on the roof? That means trouble's coming through. Ninjas unite. Come on. Ninjas unite. Come on. With a ninja army. Moving as one. Ninjas unite. Come on. Big one tonight. Big one tonight. You gonna find out who we are by the first light. From the alley to the gate, we don't break. Every scar got a lesson that we take. You can run, but the mark stays near. One more breath and the end is near. Ninjas unite. Come on. Ninjas unite. Come on. With a ninja army. Moving as one. Ninjas unite. Come on. Big one tonight. Big one tonight. You gonna find out who we are when we arrive.
And baby, we have arrived. What the hell you time about? Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and add my special guest to the stage. Let's go. We uniting, motherfucker.
Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me.
You hear my new song? Look at me. I got me a Ninjas Unite song.
I
thing.
don't know why, but I don't know why. I think you might have to play it again because I can barely hear anything. I don't know why it was weird.
All right. I'm also going to send it to you. So
Okay, cool.
if you so choose to, it's called Ninjas Unite. Well, it's Ninja
Oh,
Army,
yeah.
but it's a good song. I was like, badass. I made 3 or 4 of them, and that one was the best one. But let's see if you can hear it now. Let's try. Let's
All right.
try. I'm gonna play it one more time.
All right.
Ninjas unite, we move in the hush. Butterflies in the dark, then we strike with a rush. Swords out clean, make the whole room lean. Step too close, get cut from the scene. Don't mess around, we don't play for show. One wrong move and the cold wind blow. You try us once, now you know the code. We don't back up, we take that road. You tried us, now look. You tried us, now look. Hear that step on the roof? That means trouble's coming through. Ninjas unite. Come on. Ninjas unite. Come on. With a ninja army. Moving as one. Ninjas unite. Come on. Big one tonight. Big one tonight. You gonna find out who we are by the first light. Butterfly blades in the palm of the hand. Quick little flash and and the whole block stand. Old school honor in a new school war. We don't need much, we just need more. More of the smoke when we cross that line. More of the fear when we claim what's mine. You said we were done, said we would fall. Now every one of your lies getting told. We are the name that you shouldn't speak. We are the shadow behind your streak. You tried us, now look. You tried us, now look. Hear that step on the roof. That means trouble's coming through. Ninjas unite. Come on. Ninjas unite. Come on. We're the ninja army. Moving as one. Ninjas unite. Come on. Big one tonight. Big one tonight. You gonna find out who we are by the first line. From the alley to the gate, we don't break. Every scar got a lesson that we take. You can run, but the mark stays near. One more breath and the end is near. Ninjas unite. Come on. Ninjas unite. Come on. We're the ninja army. Moving as one. Ninjas unite. Come on. Big one tonight. Big one tonight. You gonna find out who we are when we arrive.
Yeah.
Okay, so before that's good. I love it. That's good. I love it. I don't know how you want. I just got to say a couple things before anybody else really says anything. Um, um, I want it perfectly clear. You see my face. I want it perfectly clear that I am not in any way, shape, or form saying whether I can confirm nor deny who or what has happened because I can't. But I just know what YouTube told me, and some community guideline was obviously I broke some community guideline, and Mr. Awesome Amazing 420 is gone for it's. That's the last time you'll hear it come out of my mouth. I hope, because I don't want other people getting in trouble. Like I don't like people gotta really like think I like. Please don't refer to me as much as it really breaks my heart and shit. Like please don't refer to me as that name anymore. Like it's got to be. I just don't want to be responsible for somebody else's channel getting fucking taken down for me coming around and shit. Because I've been reading the services and yeah, like they're strict about some shit on some shit, and I know people can get away with it, but obviously I ain't that lucky because I've lost two important things to me in the last fucking 3 months back to back. You know what I mean? So, also the last thing I'll say on this right here is I am not in any way, shape, or form expecting, asking, wanting, or anything else wanting anybody to. I'm not asking anybody to do anything for me, but just be good people, man. That's all I'm doing. Just understand that, please. And I mean that shit. I don't expect anybody to go fight for me. I'm not asking anybody to go do any of that kind of shit for me. But hey, if that shit happens, I'll watch from the grandstands. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, you never asked nobody to do a damn thing. That's not your way. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't roll like that. I find my own shit.
yeah, but the ninjas can unite. We know how to unite. We have a community to me that is amazing. You know what I'm saying? And G2K, you help like pull people together. You know what I'm saying? I would have never met Mr. Eddie if it hadn't been for you. I would have never met a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So I met Miss Megan because of you. I met my pasty bro. I met Remy. Just miss so many people because of you pulling communities together. And I think it's bullshit what's being done to you and many others on this app who don't do shit to nobody and just try to have a good time.
Yeah. And let me tell you straight up, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not gonna sit here and blow fucking smoke up your ass. I'm not gonna. That's not. You guys know me. I'm not that kind of way. I'm telling you, like I've been having a hard time hanging in there in the first place over these last 3 months. This cannonball really took the wind out of my sails, ladies and gentlemen. It really has taken the wind out of my sails.
Especially because you were working on doing stuff on that channel, very channel, and it happened. Right?
And see, the craziest thing happened. The craziest thing ever. Like I was literally, you know me, Charlie. I don't ever go into YouTube Studio and do. I don't know how to traverse. I was actually in my YouTube Studio on one said particular channel, and then I got kicked off. I went to go back in and it just said error. I was like, what the fuck is this about? And then, oh yeah, you know what I mean? That's how I found out.
That's messed up. And that's another thing is that we all know, and you may not know this because, you know, it doesn't tell you, but to us, I'm sorry, from the outside looking in, it looks like some piece of shits who have a vendetta against you, which is bullshit because you ain't did that to them, but very well could because they actually break terms of service. You do not. You don't break the community guidelines. You stay within them. And it pisses me off. I'm highly fucking pissed off. I'm ready to pull out my butterfly knife and go, wah!
I'm fucking with you, Charlie. I'm not even playing this. Like, I'm fucking being for real.
My wife and I are coming up on 20 or 19 years of marriage and 22 years of being together in July. And I've only seen my wife more pissed off 2 other times than she is right now. And like, it's like, and for me,
fucking around, like, it's gotta stop. These guys gotta be stopped.
And like for me, I'll say it again. I am not saying it was, and I'm not saying it wasn't. I have no proof to prove who or what reason besides the people that got text messages.
Because YouTube won't even tell him what he did wrong. And that's another thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? At least tell him what he did wrong, right?
The people that got text messages this morning, well, that's as much as I know. That's as much as I know. So I can't, like, I don't go out there and throw shit out there if I don't got a receipt to prove it. And I'm not gonna
say this, but you know what? Look at MCFK. I'm sorry to say it, but for real, he gets away with doing a lot of stuff on his channel, and they don't ever do nothing to keep channels like that ever. You know what I mean? They don't ever get in trouble for like shit that they do, and it's not even. Aaron doesn't even do close to those kind of things. That many things on his channel. You know what I mean?
I've done worse than he's done. What the hell are you talking about? Yeah. I know I've done worse. I've said worse.
That's why I think it's got to be it's got to be personal or somebody. I don't know. Shady as fuck. That's all I know.
That's why I feel too, Sugar Glider. I feel like this situation to me is someone targeting him. I believe that with all my heart because here's the thing. Why would they randomly come after a small channel that doesn't have that many people? Who is not breaking guidelines. Somebody intentionally did this. I'm saying that with my whole heart because I've seen way worse on these YouTube streets. Trust me, I've seen it. I've ran into the channel, stepped in, and be like, "Oh, damn, this is messed up." You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I'm telling you, somebody is targeting and harassment and using the copyright system or the community guidelines and all these things to do it. They are using the system.
It's gone too far. It's gone too far. The shit's got to stop for real. Like, it's gone way too far. You know what I mean?
And the sad part, it's all started over somebody stalking, harassing, and lying. So somebody can have a channel on YouTube to use trigger words and use like the P words and all the other words you're not supposed to even use on YouTube. We all know this. They can have a channel. They can stalk, bully, and harass people from their channel. And they're okay. You can have somebody who literally stalks women and goes after women all the time on their channel and makes up vicious, heinous lies, which is a legal ramification because slander and defamation are a thing. But they can have a channel, right?
What's fucked up too is YouTube doesn't even allow you to defend yourself. Like, you know what I mean? What's he supposed to do with that? You tell him he's lost your channel and you won't give him a reason. And so what comes after that? You just fucked. Sorry, you're fucked.
I don't get any. I don't get any. I don't get any information. I don't get any information for the appeals process, and like
you don't get a chance to fucking fix something, or
so you're flying blind on how to try to appeal this shit, and like when you lose your channel, when they take it down, like they tell you in the email, they tell you in the fucking in the notification you get, they literally say. When you do after you click on do the appeal process, they literally tell you in there, look, it's gonna take it's gonna take 2 to 4 days, so don't even bother us for at least 5 business days, basically is what it says. And to get a reply on whether we're gonna get your channel back or not. The first time it took less than 10 fucking minutes before they sent me a reply back saying, nope, you're not getting it back, dude.
Yeah, their mind made up already. How fucked up is that? You know what I mean?
And this is exactly like it's
so fucking wrong.
I'm just saying, ladies and gentlemen,
I'm gonna tell you what it sounds like to me. I'm gonna tell you the only things that they terminated the channel that quickly for is 2 things, and I can tell you because I know. One, you have somebody doing what they call a strike team on you, where there are multiple people behind the scenes who are striking a specific video or a specific thing at the exact same time. Or 2, you're making false reports, which I know you're not. You're not going around reporting people's channels falsely multiple times, right? That's the only 2 reasons they snatch a channel that quickly for and don't give you a reason. Somebody is mass reporting either harassment or bullying, and it's got to be multiple people. It's not just one person, right? It's got to be multiple. When I say multiple, I mean more than 10. It's an aggressive thing that they used to do here on YouTube. They've tried to, I guess you would say, stop those things from happening. But if the person's not on a live stream saying that they did it, right, it's harder to prove. But if you can prove that someone is doing something like that and get the proof, they better hope they never step foot on here and say it out loud. Because I know the community guidelines like the back of my hand. You don't say anything.
And again, I have to say this just to play safe. I am not asking anybody or expecting anybody to do anything in any way, shape, or form in the name of that former channel or in any manner whatsoever. That's not me.
Protect yourself and your own channel, and just be careful. You know what I mean? Like
what we're doing here today is bringing around awareness, because we do not condone or put out there any bullying or harassment, even though those people are doing that. We do not condone that, right? Even though they do. Yeah, we're just putting out this information so that maybe someone else, this is for educational purposes at this point, can protect their channel, because this seems to be a problem that is going around YouTube in general, is that these people are doing this to innocent creators. And then when you try to appeal, maybe YouTube will see this. They don't really look into it and to see that that's not really happening.
And people are losing their monetization and shit. Like, what the hell? You know what I mean? That's not.
Oh no! You want to hear the crazy part that kills me? Now, mine is my own issue, right? But Arkansas went to a boot camp for YouTube with their people and was told to create shorts using AI. They took her monetization, saying she was having mass-produced content, basically AI, with what they told her to do. Wow. Tell me how that makes any sense.
It's like setting her up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow. That's something.
They took mine because I have similar I guess titles. Yeah, which is stupid because if they took the 5 seconds to click on each live or a live and another live, they only had to click on 2 to know they're different. And they could have chose a random time slot on any of the videos, right? They do not have human beings doing this. It's all AI. And that's what's messed up, is that you have a business that you're not really taking care of your people. You're destroying small communities and people who actually put money into your system. That's what kills me. You have every single one of these people. A lot of these people had, memberships to my channel and these other channels that they've done this to, and your channels, right? As you were building them, you had you're destroying these communities for what reason? But you don't want to pay out to these people, or you don't they're literally going to start pushing small creators, small people away from them. They're going to make people look at outside sources and the small communities. Here's the thing. If you keep pushing, and there's only so many people left, what happens to your business eventually? If this continues, it's going to become a bigger problem. Right now, it's just hitting small communities. Imagine when it starts hitting the bigger communities at large. It's going to become a major issue.
Yeah. So I get scatterbrained. My wife said I couldn't go to work yet. I want to go to work, and it's probably a good idea if I don't go to work at the moment. But I just want to let people know what this means for Get to Know Stop. So, my biggest problem is this. Even though I'm just barely actually accepting and understanding and really getting and seeing the amount of people that really look forward to, let's say, a certain night of the week, the second tea of the week on Thursday nights, chilling and chatting, you know what I mean? Like, I know it gave people, so many people have told me it gave them a place that they knew they could go without being judged by everybody instantaneously, where they felt safe to get away from bullshit. They took that away from all of you guys. That's what hurts me. All these people that said, we come here, we enjoy it because there's no bullshit. It's usually laid back. Like, we can be ourselves. We don't have to worry about being judged. And I want you guys to know, that kills me. So, they took whoever it was, whatever it was, they took it away from you guys. I'm sorry for that. That's what fucks with me the most right now.
And I'm gonna say this, that really is really messed up, because we all look forward to like our chilling chats, our music Sundays and things like that, right? And just coming together as a community, and your place was like that place. But I will say this, I know I can speak for myself that I'm willing to host any thing that the community wants to come together. I know that Mr. Eddie has offered. I know that Harley Dad offered. I know that a lot of other creators who are a part of this community, who love this community, would offer up the same thing, right? Any one of us. But it's messed up that they specifically are targeting you. Because I'm telling you, this is a targeted thing. This is not, no. You didn't break enough guidelines for like actual YouTube to come in. What'd you say?
I guarantee it's the same person that took down his first channel.
Oh, I guarantee it.
And again, I'll say this: I am not confirming nor denying. I am not making any kind of accusations or assumptions towards any one individual, any group of individuals, in any way, shape, or form. I don't know who it was, so I will not even voice an opinion on it. So that's just me. I get, you guys can have your opinion. That's great. I love hearing them. I'm just saying I have for myself and for just how shit is right now, because that's just how it's going to be for me. So I know for a fact that there's going to be some people that are going to want to go behind the scenes and do some shit, and it doesn't, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not in control of what other people do. What I am in control of, and this is what it means. So for Get to Know Stop, this is what it means. It means I will no longer be doing open panel on my on my main channel, on my only channel. I won't be doing that. I'm not. I'll still do live streams. Like, I'm still going to continue the 10-day mini-series type deals that I've been doing here recently, and things like that. But as for places and stories, I got a couple of interviews coming up. Beast Mode's fiance has a survivor story that she wants to talk about, and the only thing on that channel will be strictly the original kind of content that I started the channel doing. And sorry, I smoked a little. I kind of spaced off for a second.
I get what you're saying. So basically, you're only going to be doing your original content on your original page. No more chilling chats. No more none
No
of
more
that stuff.
karaoke. No more karaoke. No more panel hopping like I have been, unless it's to be strictly about what it's about for me. And I'm sorry, it's gotta be that way, but that's the way it's gotta be. Because for me, I'm not looking out for myself. I'm keeping, like, I've been doing this for almost 5 years now, and I know how many people were doing this before I started doing it, and I could probably count them on one hand using one finger. Okay. And now I see other content creators out there trying to cover the same stuff that I've been doing. And I've been trying to get people to understand and get and the fighting for that cause is way more important to me.
That cause is important to a lot of us, and I'm just thankful that you're still able to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's messed up that people would take a good place, a place where people could chill and hang and have fun, and ruined it for the rest of everyone else. You know what I'm saying? Because they're PO'd at whatever reason, because they don't have a life, because they're a hateful. And I know you're not saying any one individual did it. I'm saying that from my opinion. This is Charlie's expressed opinions. As the disclaimer says, is basically the views and opinions expressed in this program are that of the speaker, right? So I am the one speaking right now, right? This is my opinion. And I'm just going to say, fuck you to the motherfucker who did this. I hope you go straight to hell. Don't pass go, don't collect $200 and kiss my whole ass. Oh, sorry. I just had to say that. You know, because G2A, you don't bother anybody else. You don't go around messing with people. They always messing with you. And why are they like, the only thing I can think of is the jealousy of the fact that you have so many people who stand behind you and love you. That's the only thing I can think of, is their jealousy.
You know, like, I've told people like, I've basically received one email a day for the last almost 5 years now, a death threat in my emails every single day, at least one. Like, I knew that when I made my pledge, just between the man above that I've made my pledge with about this shit, when I made that pledge with him, like, I knew this wasn't going to be easy. But let me tell you, I didn't fucking think for a million. I didn't think it would get anywhere close to as much pushback from fucking evil, dark entities, people. This is a sick fucking world we live in, and all I'm trying to do is make it so one child don't feel what I went through and so many others fucking went through as kids, man. That's all I want to do. And you guys want to fuck with me? Well, keep fucking with me, because you know what? I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to do something that you guys will never fucking be able to do. And I've already done it. You guys, you're not even, I don't even need to address you.
No, they're not worth it. And here's the thing. They want that attention, right?
Not
and
for
they're
me.
they're not gonna
Nope.
get it. It's called Starve the Trolls and the Evil People. They're going to get theirs in their own time. And it ain't going to be from me doing anything. I'm not saying I'm doing anything. Neither is anybody else saying they're going to do anything. But Karma's a bitch, and she always comes to call. What up, everybody in chat? Yeah, they're here's the thing, Mr. MRE. Mr. MRE is cool as hell. So Mr. G2K has his main channel, which talks about Get to Know, which is Stand Tough on Pedophilia. Then he had his backup channel that was for us to just chill and chat and have good times. there's a person who is specifically, now he's not saying this, I'm saying this, who is targeting him, and we all know who it is, and we can all gather who it is, because there's only one person who doesn't like him, one or two. It's very little, very, very short list. You get what I'm saying on that fact. Who would do this, and who even knew about his backup channel, because it was a very small channel. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, common sense dictates you can guess who it was, the only person you've had a war with. And here's my personal thing, just because they lied and got called out on their shit. I called them out on their shit. Did they hit my fuck around find out Friday? No. They go after G2K because they saw him as an easy target. Well, they got pissed off again because the whole entire community backed him and liked him above said person. So that's why they're specifically targeting him. Because he's a good, nice person.
DJ Electra, I'm trying my damnedest here not to fucking cry, and you didn't make it any easier with that comment.
It's jealousy, G2K. I'm gonna say this. That's why they specifically came after that specific thing, was because you were getting the backing of the community and they did not. They got thrown out and they're pissed off, and you're their target for whatever reason, because people liked you. They were targeting another person too, but you don't see them doing nothing to them. You know what I'm trying to say?
Fucking crazy, ain't it? I've had people coming after me for shit that happened on somebody else's fucking channel that I wasn't in control of.
And it's bullshit.
And where is that particular? I'll fucking say it right here. Where is that person? Where has he been where has he been for the last fucking 3 months?
Where's Remy been?
I still fucking see. See, ever since this has happened, you guys have no idea on how fucking abandoned I feel. No idea. I'm struggling so fucking hard to hold my shit together, and the one thing that keeps me on going is knowing that there's kids out there being fucked with their lives being ruined right now, and motherfuckers want to come after me because I'm trying to do something good. Well, guess what? I will stand there proud by God's side when you get judged, motherfuckers, whoever you are, and I'm gonna smile when you descend into the fucking pits of hell because you're evil, you're pieces of shit, and you shouldn't fuck with people who told you not to fuck with them anymore, man. Leave me the fuck alone. And I'm telling you right now, I need everybody to really try to do this. I don't when I'm on here, you will not see me under any other name besides get-to-know_stop. Please try to do your best not calling me G2K, not calling me Mr. Awesome, Amazing 420. I can't. I'm already just one step away from just totally bailing out of fucking YouTube. But the reason I don't is because so many people here, it would fuck with a lot of you guys, and I appreciate you, and I don't want to let you guys down and shit. But I told you guys, I ain't going nowhere, dude. Just things are gonna change. I'm not gonna be able to just kick back and have fun and shoot the shit with people like I used to and shit. But that's okay. Maybe this was just a hidden way for somebody to tell me, hey, you kind of gotten off course a little bit with some shit, so maybe you want to get your shit back on course a little bit.
Also, I don't give whoever it is. I'm coming for him, dude. I'm gonna find out who the fuck it is, and I'm coming for you. Just to do that shit.
I told y'all not to fuck with me, but when I told you don't fuck with my sugar glider, my wife, not because you guys fucked up. I'm telling whoever,
I've already got you in the work.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. So, for real, that's what's going on, and I could really just use a fucking big virtual hug from everybody right now, man. I really could, because I'm fucking struggling.
Thank you, Charlie, for doing this too.
Oh, no problem. I'm just going to actually drop the link, and anybody who wants to come up and give a word of encouragement, you know what I'm saying, or something, I'm gonna allow y'all to do so now. Allow y'all to, all those things. And if I put up my banner, don't think nothing about it, because if somebody comes up that I may not know their name or who they are or whatnot, I will. If you've never been on my channel, it's not because I don't trust you or love you. It's because I'm protecting the channel. Because people
Wanda,
do like to P-bomb.
yeah, they do. And Wanda, I'm not joking here. Let me cam up for this one. I'm still not joking. I mean it. You just tell me where you want to go for lunch on Father's Day. I will send an Uber to where you need picked up at. I'll have them wait outside where you're eating your dinner. And you know the deal. All you got to do is just tell me where you want to go, and I'll take care of the rest of it. Because you know what? Why would you want to spend Father's Day with the father of your children? You know what I mean, girl. Come on, Wanda.
They're so much better than
Fuck yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Hey, some of us mamas had to be the fathers in their life. I had to do that for a while. Thank God I've got the person I've got now, and I had my father to show my son how to be a man. But I also had to be the father. So shout out to the mamas and daddies out there who play both roles. Shout out to
Yeah.
y'all.
Well,
Giving twice the amount of love.
Did you hear what Wanda's husband gave her for Mother's Day?
What?
Nothing, because she's not his mom.
So why should he do anything for Mother's Day?
She popped out your babies. Hello. She went through that pain.
You're not my mom.
That's why
That's why get to know stop. That's why get to know.
get to know stuff.
That's why get to know had told Wanda as soon as you heard that. I said, you know what, Miss Wanda, you tell me. Here's what we're gonna do, but we under one condition. You pick out a place you want to go to eat on Father's Day. It has to be on Father's Day. It can't be any other fucking day of the week, year, month. It has to be on Father's Day. A place that she chooses to go. You tell me where. You tell me how much you're gonna need. I will take care of it regardless. And you can go have Father's Day dinner like we have a conversation on a live stream on YouTube and enjoy Father's Day without the father of your kid around. Because after all, you're not his father, right? And I mean that shit, and I will.
The thing is, I'm gonna say this. My hubby on Mother's Day took me out to a steak dinner. You know what I'm saying? For birthing such an amazing son. We went through the 9, just like a father, right? And shout out to the fathers who, not just the ones that are born, but the ones who stepped up when they didn't have to. You know what I'm saying? I don't like saying stepdads. I like saying stepped up dads.
Any man that steps up and takes care of a child that's not theirs is the good man. You know what I mean?
And that's, on Mother's Day, and Father's Day, I don't just celebrate on Mother's Day, I don't just celebrate just mothers, right? I celebrate the single fathers out there who stepped up to be a mama and a daddy. And I know quite a few of them, right? Same thing on Father's Day. I don't just celebrate just fathers. I celebrate the fathers, the stepped up fathers, the fur dads. You know what I'm saying? The ones who, the mothers who are having to be both. Because I'm going to say this, the parents who are having to be both, you're having to do twice the amount of work and twice the amount of love. You deserve to celebrate both days.
Yeah. Anybody who steps up for somebody else's creation, well, as long as they're not sexually abusing that kid or abusing that kid, and stepping up and taking care of that child like it was their own child, I give kudos to. I give big props to. And I've seen all the hugs from everybody. I appreciate it. Oh, look, oh my God, there's my knight in shining armor right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's my knight in shining armor, dude. Like, she's my motherfucking hero, man.
I love my sugar glider, and she knows I do.
I'll fight you for her.
I will let you win that case because you have been the man behind the beautiful knight in shining armor that has stood strong beside her, just like I would fight somebody if they tried to mess around and try to get between y'all in any way. I don't care either way. I'll beat them up. I'd be like, no, ma'am, no, sir. This is my favorite couple. You ain't starting no shit between you. Hell to the no. Don't make me cut you. I will cut you in the name of Jesus.
Right. Um, I'm gonna. It'll make sense in a minute. I'll be right back.
All right. But also, I'm just gonna let y'all know that yes, I have been really sick. For those who don't know, if you haven't seen me on the streets much, it's because of that. I just took my last dose of the high doses of the vitamin D3. It has been causing major headaches. I didn't know that the cure for the problem I have makes the problem the same. Okay. So it gives me the same problems that I had before. And I'm hoping that as I took this last dose and blah, 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 I feel better at the end. But so far, no. That's why y'all ain't seen me. I know I apologize to everyone because y'all know I love spending time with y'all and doing these things and doing these lives. Um, but yeah, I've been real sick and I admit to it. I know I missed Beast Mode's poker last night. I was barely at Arky's. I was only there for 30 minutes, and I try to be there even when I'm sick as a dog, but I had a headache so bad even the sound of the cards shuffling on the poker was just tearing me up on, you know what I'm saying? Well, hey, here's the thing, DJ Electra. Y'all can celebrate another day when you feel better. You know what I'm saying? When you feel better. And I know that your son understands and you were sick and he wanted to do stuff for you. Happy Mother's Day. I'm sorry that you were sick on Mother's Day. And happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in heaven. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there who have done their due diligence, even if shit happens in your life. You feel me? Without saying too much. And I'm saying. So shit happens, stuff happens. Just know that you are loved and you are an amazing mother. And can't nobody take that away from you. Can't nobody take that away from you. You did to the best of your abilities. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the mamas that are in heaven and those that had to spend their Mother's Day without their mom this year. Because I know that's a hard one. We got a lot of people who are missing that. All right. Welcome back, Mr. Get to Know. I'm going to make sure I start,
Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So you kind of cut off around somewhere about you're saying something about Mother's Day or shit.
No, I was just shouting out to all the mothers and stuff out there. But also shout out happy early Father's Day to the fathers out there, Mr. G2K. Well, Get to Know. Also, I know that y'all ain't really seen me. I've been at your lives, G2K, even if you don't know it. I've been having headaches again from the vitamin D3. I wasn't even at Arky's for 30 minutes yesterday. Monday and Tuesday, I wasn't able to go to Beast Modes, and I've been missing a lot of people's lives, a lot of people's stuff. Barely been around because I don't feel good, and I'm gonna try to get better, but it's been a process. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got to go back to the doctor and try to figure it out, but trying to get there along the way. But I hate that they've tried to do this because we've always had so much fun, right? But this is going to push you to put more time and energy into your main channel. Look at it as a blessing to put more time and energy into yourself and into what you're really passionate about. Yes, it's going to suck that we can't just hang out, chill, and act a fool, but we can do that on other people's channels, right? There's a few other channels that do the chilling chats, right, or do stuff like that. We could create one whenever, right? Like I could do it, Miss Gothy could do it, Mr. Eddie could do it. You know what I'm trying to say? And your main content to me is the most important thing. It is the most important because if you could stop just one, if we get more than one, hey, that's awesome. Spreading awareness about that situation. It may be a hard topic. I understand that some people get triggered by that topic, but to support that topic and push it higher to the totem pole, even if you can't watch it, if you have to put it on in the background, right? you're helping with the views and the likes and pushing it in the algorithm, which is good because that spreads awareness. Awareness stops things from happening, just like, or helps with situations. We got the beautiful, the amazing DJ Electra.
Good morning. How are you guys? I'm sorry that you're going through this, though.
I was gonna say, you want me to lie to you? You want me to tell you the truth? Because I'll answer you either way. But I'll give you
I
the option whether you want me to
know.
lie to you. You want me to tell you the truth?
I know. It's like a rough
I'm
day.
peachy keen. I'm peachy keen. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm sorry. This is bullshit. I just wanted to come up real quick and say that you have made a difference because I found you in your channel and you gave me the idea to write letters when I had not done that before. And there was a man that had molested multiple children in my local area, and they were letting him out of prison when he got multiple life sentences, but they were letting him out. And I said, that's not okay. They were doing it because, oh, their jails are too full and he's old now, so he won't be a pedo. No, sorry, he is.
Yeah.
And so I
Always.
wrote letters to the governor and yeah, I wrote letters to the parole board. I wrote letters to the prosecutor who got him convicted and the prosecutor in the county where he was convicted, that the current prosecutor. And a week later, as soon as he was released, they arrested him right up again on new charges. And he's back in prison.
Way to go,
So-
Electra.
But I mean, it's not just me, but it takes everybody.
Well, yeah.
Every little
Yeah.
bit helps, you know?
And if you hadn't
Yeah.
given that idea, Mr. Get to Know, then Miss Electra wouldn't have thought of doing that to help
Exactly.
get this person off the streets. So you, regardless if you think what you're doing is not or is helping, it did, because you gave other people the idea and empowered them to go and actually make a difference in their community.
Exactly.
And to stop and to stand tough on pedophiles.
I would not probably have thought of that, except when I heard about this, I was like, G2K letters. And I'm going to write them right now. I wrote them, I faxed them in, and I emailed them to all those people. I did both because I was like, I just want to make sure that they get them. And that's came straight from you.
I appreciate that. And I mean, I knew you did that shit. And you know, I mean, I just appreciate it. You know what I mean? Like, that's what people don't get. I know how somebody who doesn't really know what I do and what I'm really about, you know what I mean? And like and I'm not trying to bring myself up, and I know people are supposed to be like, you know, you should be cautious of the ones who tell you they're a good person, but you know what? My heart hurts because there's so many kids out there who's gonna have fucked up lives like I've had to deal with my entire life over this shit. And people don't care. People and when one letter to one person at the right time can change the outcome in so many different situations. This is where I got my courage to continue writing letters. There was a family friend, not really a family friend of mine, but of my family, that molested his own daughter for a few years. And we're talking horrible, okay? They gave him 35 years, but there was a notification sent out that he was up for early parole or early release because of good behavior, yada yada, blah blah blah. Right?
Right. Such bullshit. Ugh.
I sent a letter to the parole commission, to the parole board, and said, "Look, ladies and gentlemen, like this, it takes a certain kind of person to hurt a child in the first place." But it takes an extra specially fucking dark kind of person to do this to their own biological flesh and blood. Okay. Right. And they literally read my letter out at his parole hearing. And you know who didn't get out on early release? Because of one letter. And I wrote, and they just read it. And you know how many kids we'll never know That's what I want. That's what I want people to understand. I just want you. We don't have to. You don't have to do much to make a huge fucking difference, man. You don't.
No. How it
And
doesn't
it's
take that
number
long to
one-
write a letter and send
number
it.
one biggest problem in America right now.
Yeah.
It really doesn't, and it can do so much good. So much good.
Imagine what 1,000 letters to 1,000 different court cases by 1,000 different people can do. Imagine. That's proof. The one letter that I wrote, they was gonna let this dude out. He should never see light again.
Right.
And in 3 more years, when he comes back up for early parole, guess who's going to get another letter saying this dude needs to do all of his time because his victim, who is his own biological daughter, is still serving her sentence of being his victim.
Exactly. They don't get to walk free.
Yeah,
They still are
ever.
affected all throughout their entire life. I mean, even if you recover, you go through the therapy, you go through all the right, processes, and you recover, and it's not, you're still not free of that.
It damages
And they
you.
shouldn't be free. Yeah, they shouldn't be free either.
Mm-mm.
I mean, it's real. And
If you have to
like,
be a prisoner of your pain and your trauma, they should be a prisoner of the state and never get out and have trauma happen to them. And it'll never
Exactly.
be the same exactly what they've put that child through, but at least it's something, which is better than nothing.
Exactly.
Right.
look,
But they
look,
want to let these people out. I mean, these
and,
people
and it's
are awful. They can't be
They're
let
helping
out.
them with jobs and houses on top of that. And that's what disgusts me. It's just
and see, for me, I'm gonna go back to the letters here because like I've stressed that so much, the letters, and like if you put yourself in a different position, put yourself as a parole board member, right? And some random stranger who has nothing to do, knows nothing about this case besides the child was sexually abused, and this person that did it is trying to get out on early parole, and a stranger writes a letter to a stranger about a stranger who hurt a child.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine how impactful would that be to you to want to make sure that this dude got the proper sentence and gets to serve the time that he was given.
Yeah. I wonder,
You don't have to.
G2K,
You don't have to.
have you?
Huh?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna ask. I was wondering if you ever have written like kind of like a sample letter that you have available for other people that they can use to write their local parole boards and local governments to prevent these people from getting released or prevent them from getting plea deals even.
Like a template.
A template, yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I remember that I had talked to somebody who had recently wrote a letter to a parole board and to a governor, and then some fucked up shit went down with some fucked up people about some shit that I wasn't involved in, and it kind of got pushed back to the back burner. But I'm pretty sure that I could hit this person up on social media sometime here soon, and I'm sure that this person would be willing to go ahead and do that show with me because I mean, we kind of talked about.
I mean, if you
doing
just
it
had a
together.
link to the template, like on your whatever website or YouTube channel or whatever, and I'd be willing to help write it, or I'm sure a lot of people would, just to have a template so that people can download it and then fill in their details and make sure that
Right.
the letter gets sent.
Right.
And instructions on how to figure out who to send it to, because sometimes you don't know. But I learned that
Right.
you need to send it to the parole board for parole. This is for parole cases. For parole board, the governor, and the prosecutor in the county where they were prosecuted. Is that correct? Am I right? Or am I
Absolutely
missing
correct.
anyone?
Nope,
Okay.
you're not. Well, I mean, you could always write one to like any kind of position of power that can, you know what I mean? Judges, prosecuting attorneys, all of them. Anybody
Unfortunately,
that can.
judges are the least likely to change their opinion based on letters.
Well,
unfortunately.
right.
But at least they'll hear that it's a, you know what I mean, that people are having an issue, you know, there's something wrong, you know what I mean? At least it'll be
Yeah.
addressed to him, he'll know about
You
it.
know, and it's not about it's not always about getting everybody to read the letter. It's just once something starts happening that's not
You know, let
normal,
them know that you're being watched.
and
You guys are being watched.
you know what I mean, and we stay
That's
on like
true.
you know what I mean. No, they're probably not going to read every letter, but they're not going to be able to ignore all the letters. If somebody sends a judge, if 10,000 people, let's just say 1,000 people, if 1,000 people send the exact same judge the same letter contesting the same thing and expressing, we're not trying to persuade you to do anything. We're just letting you know what this dude actually did, and that we're sick and tired of hearing about them getting slaps on the wrist and released out of prison. It's going to get attention, and that's what the most important thing is getting
The thing,
attention of people,
yeah, the thing with
you
judges is
know?
that they're ethically restricted from allowing letters to influence their decisions because they're supposed to be making their decisions only based on the law.
Right.
So
Right.
that's the hard part with judges. I mean, parole boards,
So, okay.
yes,
So you're right.
they definitely are influenced, but judges just have a different role in the system. So that's the thing
Right.
that's really hard.
So the thing to do with the judge is to not tell him, look, you need to make sure this. You just need to look. Just because there was a plea bargain made, the judge still has the ultimate power on accepting or denying that plea bargain. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes,
because
but
they do.
they don't allow the public to sway them in making their decisions because they're a judge. That's the
Right. No,
basis of their role,
yeah.
is
Well,
that the public's
yeah.
opinion does not affect them at
It
all.
doesn't affect them because it's about the law.
It's about the
Right.
law, and that's all that it is. And it's their judgment based on the law and the facts in the case to issue a sentence. And so they really,
Right.
they sometimes they don't even read the letters. They really don't. They are
Thank you.
intercepted before they even get to the judges, unfortunately.
Prosecuting to me.
Right. You know, I'm just saying, like, I just think that so many judges forget that they're like when it comes to plea bargains. Most people that know me half well, they know how I feel about plea bargains when it comes to sex crimes. It's
Right,
ridiculous.
they're wrong, and they're given way too many, and they're getting off way
right.
too easy. And you taught me about that too, and I agree with
And
you.
I think judges just forget that they have that option. Just because there was a plea bargain met, you don't have to accept that plea bargain, Your Honor. You know what I mean? Just little. I just think of every little thing that anyway that can remind these guys about what their job really is, how they're. You know what I mean? Like I think a lot of them lose sight of true justice sometimes. You know what I mean? I really do.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's-
like it overtakes that they're supposed to
Like, you know, when we talk about plea bargains, if anybody knows about the Naziah Harris case with Jarvis Butts, he got a plea bargain for murder. He murdered this little child because he got her pregnant. She was 13 years old.
No.
Multiple people, multiple children that he had done things to. He was out on parole for doing this to a 2-year-old or a 4-year-old. It was either 2 or 4 at the time, and the child got an STD from him. Yeah, and they gave him 40 years. Basically, he could get out after 35. Yeah. Now he was unalived in prison.
Shut the doors.
But you know, that's the messed up thing, is that he unalived this girl, was supposed to be able to tell the family where the body was. That was part of his plea deal, so they could get, you know, at least bury her or something like that. They still have not found this young girl's body because he threw her in the river, and they've still yet to find anything to be able to bury. So technically he didn't even he told him what he did, but at the same time, you didn't really follow through with your part of the plea deal, if that makes sense, because you were supposed to tell them where you put the body so that they could bury this young lady. They still have yet to have her body. They have no idea where she is or what fully, you know, transpired. He didn't fully tell. He just said he put her in the river.
For the death penalty.
And he should have, like you said, Sugar Glider, he should have got the death penalty. Now, I will say the prisoners made sure he got it, but it shouldn't have been, the prisoner shouldn't have had to make sure he got it. He should have just got it. Point blank, period.
When a child gets hurt like this, and the perpetrator gets prison justice, that child still feels they still feel no justice from that.
Yeah, because the justice system technically failed all these kids. Let me say it like this: this guy was such a repeat offender. It was more than, it was about 10 children or more.
Oh, that's it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know.
Like-
I know.
like-
I've seen some of these offenders with their list.
Oh my god. Yeah.
That's
And-
a lot. That's too many. What? That's way too many. Way too many.
DJ
And
DJ
the
Electra.
bad part-
DJ Electra.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something just real quick, okay?
Sure.
The parasite, and I'm trying. I'm just made me think of something. So, the parasite that started abusing me the summer I turned 5 and quit abusing me the summer I turned 12. He never ended up getting told on by anybody, and I'm telling you, he died the day he died. He was still hurting children. When I tell you this parasite probably had thousands of victims. I mean, probably thousands of victims.
Most of them are family members.
And that's what happened. That's not one person. You will never convince me it ever happened. Not one person gets arrested, violated, turned in and violated and sentenced to a crime of sexual abuse the first time they touch a child, ladies and gentlemen. It's not possible.
And even then, they get light sentences, a slap on the wrist, 5 years, come
Yeah.
out, do it again. Because the re-offender rate is like, what, 98%?
98.8% reoffense rate.
Yeah, but they'll keep drug dealers in there for 20 years. I'm sorry, but I think these pedos are way more of a problem in society. I mean, drug dealers, okay, that's a problem too, but still, the pedos are worse.
68% of all drug dealers that went to prison and served more than 3 years got out of prison and have never reoffended.
I think it's the number one problem in our country is this child trafficking and stuff that's happening to our children. It's the number one problem, and it should be
Agreed,
good
but it's
priority.
like the last problem
bullshit.
on their list, the government's
Yeah.
list. It's like
Yeah.
they're not
Yeah.
paying attention to it.
Exactly
Like-
what
like-
Sister just said in chat. The laws obviously need to change because the justice system is screwed. A lot of us have been saying that
It
for a
has
lot
been
of
for a while.
years.
It has
I've been
for a while.
busting. I could put in a lot more work, but I've been busting my ass for 5 years to make a difference. I've been trying to rally people together for 5 years. I've managed to do a pretty good job, I think, maybe a little bit, but you know what I mean? I'm just saying like people need to realize how bad it really is. And if you want to know the facts about how bad this shit is, come by, stop. Somebody please drop my channel link.
I've done it, and I'll
The
do it
only
again.
channel link I got. Sub up to my channel, learn something. This problem, it's beyond a problem. It's an epidemic. It's happening.
Our children need us. You know what I mean? Like children, we got to be their voice. We like, you know what I mean? I mean,
Yeah.
it's fucking important.
It's really important.
And I'm not a fan. Like Florida, they made a law to where for certain sex crimes and stuff, you can actually be sentenced to death for it. But the thing, that's a step in the right direction. But you have to remember there's only certain things. You have to meet certain criteria, and it has to happen more than 3 times. It's the 3-strike rule, basically. And let's, I mean, it's a step in the right direction. But when you destroy a child's innocence before they know what it is, and that child is going to struggle for the rest of their life, you murdered that child's innocence. I have to live that fact that my innocence was murdered for me, and I'll never know what that's like.
That thing with the whole thing with the death penalty thing, okay? The thing with that is there's still plea agreements that get that thrown out. Like a lot of them are getting plea agreements and getting the death penalty off the table, which is
And
bullshit.
the death penalty is enacted so few times, even though it's issued a lot more. It's just not even carried out so much, and it costs so much money to get a death penalty case tried and convicted, and then they still get overturned sometimes. It's like, oh, so frustrating. The legal system is so frustrating. I've been in court recently, and it is Absolutely
it's
Like
awful.
the whole system
Awful.
needs to be done. The whole system needs to be
yeah,
fixed.
our
Like, it's so
our judicial system has lost sight of what is intention or what his jobs really are, and
Yeah.
like they're not there. They're not there for the defendant, and they're not there for the plaintiff. They're there to scrape to pad their own fucking pockets. And I don't care what anybody says. That's how it works. That's how it works. I've seen it in action. I've gone to court on one charge with the fucking public defender, and I get 2 years probation for not having a driver's license, random drug tests throughout a month, and like $1,800 in fines. And 6 months later, I get picked up for the same thing, not having a driver's license. I represented myself, and I walked out of the courtroom with no extra jail time, no extra fines or anything. They don't care. All they want is that money. That's all they want. Period.
Well,
That's how it works.
It's a money making machine. And here, think about it. Think about it like, okay, when they pick up the drug dealers, right, versus the
Right.
pedos, they get to seize anything that they want to with that person, right? So
money,
that's cars,
guns,
money,
drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they turn around, sell those cars. They turn around and keep that money. Yet with a pedo, they don't get none of that. They have to house them and all those things, right? So they're trying to get them in and out. The person who had the drug problem is now going to be on what they call drug court and probation and all these things. They're making money off of them, but they're not making money off the pedo.
Look,
You're so
okay,
right.
so this is a real life situation scenario. 7 years ago, my brother-in-law and my oldest sister got arrested in front of a motel room after they had been being investigated by not state FBI, DEA for over 18 months, and they got busted for drug trafficking. My brother-in-law took the whole rap and whatever, but the day my brother-in-law got sentenced, the dude that got sentenced before him
Federal court.
in federal court, my brother-in-law was sentenced to 35 years
That's
fixed in
unacceptable.
in prison for drug trafficking, ladies and gentlemen. Now, keep in mind, I'm not condoning drug trafficking. I'm just saying, like, my brother-in-law brought a product to adults who wanted a product, not to children who were being, you know what I mean? That's not what he did. He didn't do that. And I'm not condoning what he did. My brother-in-law got 35 years fixed in federal prison on top of a 10-year prison sentence to be served after that.
Wow.
And the parasite that was in court that got sentenced right before him, on his 5th time of being in federal prison for possession, distribution, and production of child pornography, got 5 years in prison. This
That's
motherfucker
insanity.
has already destroyed who knows how many children's lives. It's
crazy.
already out. It's already out of prison, and my brother-in-law hasn't even served a quarter of his yet.
That's crazy. That does not make any sense.
Now, exactly. Now, I ask you again, ladies and gentlemen, which one causes more damage to which one, and which one should have done 5 years or more in prison, and which one should have fucking maybe got sent to rehab?
That some of these lawmakers, I believe, might just be child molesters.
Well, they are. We know this.
Yeah, they're hiding something. They are defending something that should not be defended.
Well,
Like if they end up getting in trouble, they don't want to.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
If you think about it logically, when it comes to people who are in position, let's say you are a person in position of power to make a penalty for a certain law, okay? Let's say you're in position, like me. Let's say I'm in position of power where I'm going to make a judgment on possession of marijuana, okay? Now, if I myself, this person in position of power, participate in partaking of marijuana and I get busted, am I going to make that law so I lose everything I own and go spend 35 years in prison? Or am I going to make it so if I get busted, because there's a chance when you're doing shit illegal, you're going to get busted, that I'm going to get a slap on the fucking hand? Which one are you going to do? Are you going to make the law so you're going to sentence yourself to life in prison if you get caught? Or
Hell no.
are you going to make it to where you think about it? There's a reason why pedophiles get 5 years and drug addicts get life. That seems bass backwards to me, ladies and gentlemen.
It really
100%
is.
bass fucking backwards.
Now, I get it. Drug addicts, drug dealers sometimes kill people. That's
Oh
a
yeah, yeah,
fact.
yep,
Okay?
Right.
yeah,
If they're
absolutely.
dealing certain drugs, I'm not talking about marijuana. I'm talking about hard drugs. They
My
do
brother, my
inadvertently
little,
kill people.
my little brother we just lost my little brother in February from a fentanyl overdose because a drug dealer sold him fucking bad fentanyl.
I'm
So yeah,
so
you're right.
sorry.
Drug dealers do. They do.
But that doesn't make
It's more
that
likely to change
crime
their life
worse than
than
hurting
putting
children. We
protocol.
should protect our
So
children
there's
first
that.
and foremost.
Whatever it costs.
Yeah. Not put them on the back burner and give their abusers some easy sentence and just a slap on the wrist. That's not okay.
No, it's not okay.
I don't know what does it take to change these laws?
It takes a group of individuals who share the same idea with the same end result that they themselves are not going to personally fucking benefit from in any way, shape, or form. And in the process of getting people to pay attention to them, they're probably going to make enemies. People are probably going to come after them and call them hurtful and disgusting things like pedophiles and fight their asses off to get certain channels fucking deleted and taken. So it takes a strong person who wants something for somebody that they're probably never even going to meet, and that's the safety and innocence of an innocent child.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to take. When one person says one thing 1,000 times, it gets heard by like one person 1,000 times. When 1,000 people say 1,000 things to 1,000 different people, well, now we're talking about progress. But see, the thing about it is people always have to have their own hidden agenda, their own personal way to benefit, mostly from, like the end goal. The end goal is for a group to doing something. The end goal is to make the world a better and safer place for children. Not how big can I make my bank account, not how many friends can I gather. That's what it takes. And I don't know if people can do that. I don't know. I hope, I pray, I believe we could, but I've been proved wrong so far, and people only listen to one person for so long, and you know, people get tired. People get tired. It takes unity. It takes people to want to achieve one goal, and that's it. Putting all feelings aside, personal feelings. If you're somebody I don't like, and you want to fight and do some stuff that's going to make a difference, then why would I tell you not to go around or be around? You know what I mean? I don't have to like you for us to believe in fucking and work for the same cause.
Right.
think
I
I'm
think
just a little
but
bit
things need
different
to
of a person.
change
You know?
at the legal level. Like this needs to happen
Yeah.
at the level of restricting plea bargain power. So this needs to happen at the legislative level before these people even get to a judge, because the judges are just doing what the laws tell them they can do.
Yeah.
And the plea deals are just doing what the prosecutors are told they can do. Well, that needs to change, and it needs to happen before these people are even arrested. And I'm not a
Yeah.
lawyer, and I don't know how to do that. But if any of y'all are lawyers out there, I mean, something needs to be done.
Well, technically, in this instance, it wouldn't be about necessarily a lawyer. What needs to be done is you would have to find someone who can bring up a bill to your local government or federally. And there is a way for citizens to do it. It's just a little different, right? Citizens can bring up bills.
Anyone can do it, but a lawyer just would write it,
Yeah, a
without any
lawyer would write it
loopholes
better.
in there.
And to also get your local congressman to back it, Senate's, House of Representatives, so on and so forth, in order for when it comes up to vote, because that's what it'll do. It'll go through the House of Representatives first. It'll be brought before a board first to see if it will go to the House of Representatives, right? And that board will decide if that bill is going to be brought up this session or not, right? And you have to get so many signatures, and then it goes from there. Anybody who, I'll say this, technically, maybe a crazy movie, But Legally Blonde actually brought up a really good point about how bills are passed in the United States of America. If you want to learn a little something, it may be a stupid movie about a legally blonde, a woman that's blonde who acts stupid, but she's actually really smart. But if you actually watch the red, white, and blue one specifically, right, she brings up a bill in that one, and it's actually the process that they show in the movie is really on par, if that makes sense, of how a regular person would bring it up. She's a lawyer, so she knows legal jargon, like you said, DJ Electra. And she brings it up to the House and the Senate and state and all that, and that's how bills are passed.
Right. Yep.
So believe it or not, even though that movie may be based on a premise of entertainment, it does have a little bit of educational value.
Definitely. I love those movies, by the way. I thought they were good.
I liked them too. But, I like the fact of a girl who seems. I love when people make assumptions of people, right? Because me, myself, and I, I could be a little crazy. I could be a little ghetto, right? I could be ghetto fabulous. I'm a little bit, but that doesn't negate my intelligence, right? Just like even though she seemed like a dumb ditzy blonde and a girly girl and all these things, it didn't negate her actual intelligence because she went through freaking Harvard. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And she made that stuff and did better than half the people that had got there on different merits. She did that thing. So,
if you put your mind to something, you can do great things.
Don't judge a book by its cover, baby, and don't assume that you know something about somebody when you don't.
That's right.
Facts don't care about your feelings, and the truth will always be the truth. I love that about, making misjudgments of people. Because sometimes we see a person and what they present and don't know the full truth. Like, I love when people think that I'm a dumb hillbilly redneck. Go ahead and think that. Think that all you want. I'm going to let you believe what you want. I know the truth. That's the only thing that matters to me.
That's right. And hard work can get you a lot of places. Don't give up.
Man.
Don't take no for an answer. I mean, sometimes you have to take no for an answer. But I
know what you meant.
Yeah.
Just keep going.
Keep going. Exactly.
I was going to say DJ Electra. I cannot get behind that movement. I really can't. But
it came out wrong. There are times that you must take no for an answer, boys and girls, okay? But if a door is shut in your face and you're trying to do something good or trying to better yourself or better society or better this world, keep going. Walk through that door. Open it.
And I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes you have to kick down that door like you the Kool-Aid man. I'm just saying.
Right. That's right. Yes.
Go up in there and go, woo! Okay, why did I just have a thought process of the Kool-Aid man just slamming through the wall and telling people to guess what flavor I am? I don't know.
I love that. I love it. I wonder if we can find a Kool-Aid man commercial.
Oh man, I used to love those commercials back in the day, way back then.
Me too. Oh my gosh, 1974. I don't remember this one. This is before I was born, but oh my gosh.
I loved when he slammed.
Does it have music in it?
Well, I'm not monetized right now anyway, DJ Electra.
It does have music in it. Damn it. They all have music.
They took my monetization for reused content because I have the same titles.
The same titles?
Yeah.
How is that reused content? The same titles as who?
My own making. You know how I have Mod Mystery Monday, how I have Topic Tuesday, Wellness Wednesday, True Crime Thursday.
How I have children chat on Thursday.
That's not a violation of anything, though. That makes no sense.
It is now.
It is now. If you do repeat titles, it's not the thumbnail and it's not your intros and outros. If you repeat your title, let's say that where I have Mind Mystery Monday, I have to put episode 1, episode 2, give a slight description of what each live is about in the description box.
Wow.
You also
That's
got to
stupid
remember
rule. There's no reason that should be a rule.
You also got to remember who makes the rules. They make them up as they go for it to benefit them how they want them to be benefited by it. It doesn't
Because
make it right, and
basically,
it's greed. My wife's in the back. She's like, "It's greed," and that's what it is.
to
These
explain it
people.
to you,
Oh, go ahead. My bad. Go ahead. Please.
to explain the reason why they're trying to use that as reused content is because you can't tell one mod Mystery Monday from the next, even though they look exactly the same. So it looks like I'm just replaying the same live over and over again. And they have AI to check it, not a human being.
And AI don't recognize the difference because all it reads is the title.
Mm-hmm. Which is stupid, because if they had a human to review it, they could choose any timestamp in any of the videos or any of the lives and know that they're all different. So make sure you tell any content creator you know, DJ Electra, do not, if you reuse like the titles, to like make them a little bit different, like each one a little bit different, so that the AI doesn't automatically do that.
That's just crazy. What about these people that have live streams up for like a month and it's just the same video going over and over and over, but the live is up for a month?
As long as they change the title.
They have it. And it has like these, like I know that there's streams out there that have been going like for like a year and a half straight without ending, and it's not different content, even though it's taken up.
They play the same video on a loop,
but they never end it, so it's not. You know what I mean? It doesn't register it.
They don't end it and start a new one. If they just ended it and started a new one, they would consider that reused content. And entitled
it the same, it would be reused content to them.
And if they could literally loop the same video, then change the title and thumbnail on the next video or the next live, and re-loop that same video, and they won't consider it reused because the AI won't catch it.
But the AI could catch it. That's what AI does. AI is good at catching patterns and things like that. They should program it to do that.
The thing about it is they're trying. They're not trying. They are. YouTube they're erasing the little channels. They're erasing, like, before you. This is a prediction. Don't call me Nostradamus, but this is a prediction of mine. Within the next year to 2 years, if you don't have 10,000 subscribers, you're not going to last on YouTube. They want channels that make them the fucking money. I ain't making them shit.
More money.
My $100 that I make in 3 months, 4 months from all of that stuff, they don't care. That doesn't make them jack shit. They don't. They're greedy, horrible people, and that's what it's about.
Yeah, I want to spread that awareness because of what happened to me, right? Do not reuse also anything from any other social media sites, such as TikTok, Instagram, anything, and leave those watermarks in. If you do, they will catch you for reuse content. You know where they had the boot camp to teach you to do AI shorts? If they catch you doing AI content, even though they push AI content and tell you to do AI content, they're going to get you something for, they did it to Arkansas. She went to a YouTube boot camp, right, from YouTube that taught her how to do the AI shorts. She did them. They took her monetization, and they said it was mass production, something called mass produced content.
Wow.
When is anybody do that? When you do that, that's the whole thing. Yeah. Nobody can even defend themselves when that shit happens.
Because
they don't allow anybody to defend themselves, and it's bullshit.
Yeah, sometimes they don't even give you a chance to appeal it.
Oh, I appealed it, and they didn't even watch the video.
It's so unfair. I'm telling you, they're being shady as fuck.
Because YouTube's gonna make here's the thing. YouTube is gonna make money off of you regardless. Okay, but if they have 100,000 channels out there that they pay $100 to each month because they have met all the guidelines and yada 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 and all that stuff, well, they have to pay out that $100 100,000 times, and they're only making chump change off of all the ads and stuff that these 100,000 channels have created for them. They look at it like, we're paying out 100,000 accounts at $100 an account every month, and we're making 12 cents off of each one of these creators, basically. So they're looking at like, well, if we take their monetization, we don't have to pay them, and they still get to make us money. That's what it's about. That's what it's about.
Oh yeah, if you get your monetization
Greed.
and they're hitting these monetizations at a specific time, if you'll pay attention, they hit it at the beginning of the pay period so they can keep that monetization, and they wait till you make like closer to one of your bigger paychecks, if that makes sense, that you would have got, and they keep it all. They do not return the money to the people. They do not. They keep it all.
They say they will, but they don't.
Yeah, because what they don't tell your subscribers is they have to actually go in and request a refund. If they don't, they keep the money, and each individual person has to do it. Like if let's say I got a membership to DJ Electra, and let's say that her monetization was gone, I would have to go in and request a refund. If I didn't do that, or I didn't know that, or I didn't read that email, and I just said, "Oh shit, that sucks," then I wouldn't know that I had to request it myself instead of them just returning it to me. They would keep my money.
I know somebody that they got their monetization taken away, and we're talking close to $3,000 that month that they would have gotten.
Oh yeah.
Yep. They don't care. They'll take
They
more the
don't.
merrier for them. They want to take more.
Greed and power. Take it over.
Yeah.
Real.
But
There is
like I said,
there's a website that my friend made. His name is Moody, and he made up. It's called Super Tips, and you can go to supertips.gg, and you can sign up, and you just put the link in your chat, and people can send you super tips, and you can play them on your show. Some are voice activated, like you can put in different voices. Some are just text, and some are actually image. You can even make an image and send that.
I'm gonna post that link in chat right quick for people. So if y'all want to copy and post it, copy paste it or click on it or whatever, to possibly add it to your streams, you may use it or whatnot. That way other people spread awareness. That's why I tell people get your Cash Apps, get your Venmos if people want to send it to you, because YouTube, at least this way, YouTube don't get a cut of your money.
Yeah, exactly. And they do take some, but not nearly as much as YouTube does.
YouTube takes 30 or 40% of your earnings.
Yep.
30%, and just a little birdie's landed on my shoulder, and has maybe said something allegedly, but I won't confirm or deny. They're going to end up putting a stop to that as well. So
To what?
to people being able to display your Cash App, your PayPal account number, your PayPal information, and your Cash App, any kind of information that bypasses their pay system, they're going to deal with it.
How are they going to do that?
Well, they'll just like when somebody like you know how like when you go onto a channel or whatever, even on your own channel, you can go to a certain section and you can put certain words that get blocked if they get typed in chat. All they gotta do is put if the word Cash App, period, whatever, they're gonna block it. They won't allow you to post that shit. I mean, I'm not saying. I'm just saying they're trying. That's just what I've been told.
Gotcha.
Source, I think, but I don't know.
You know.
So
what I mean?
basically, if you put it in the description,
Basically, even if you try to drop it verbally, like you will be struck by YouTube for doing so.
I mean, I won't. I've never seen that happen, so I don't know where that's coming from.
No. Oh, I know. It hasn't happened yet, but it's coming. It's coming. I mean, they can't. Yeah. They look at it like we're getting robbed money here, but like that doesn't mean you can't email your friend that on YouTube your Cash App or your PayPal. It can still, there's still ways around it, but they're gonna make it just harder for little channels to be able to do that for each other is what they're doing, allegedly, from what I hear. Just saying. You know.
Yeah, as far as I know, the rules on YouTube do not restrict payment links
Oh, they
ever.
don't.
So,
They don't. They don't right now.
but if they change
They're
that, they can change anything at any time for sure. I
exactly
just they
exactly,
haven't
and that's
changed that
yeah
yet. Just so people know,
yeah
this it hasn't
Oh,
oh,
been
yeah
changed.
yeah. I'm just letting everybody know like it's coming.
Yeah.
Just you know what I mean. Like they're but that's just what greed does. Because for a lot of people in this world, money $1 billion is not enough money.
It's never become
It never becomes enough. It never becomes enough. So,
bigger and bigger.
but um, I'm gonna get up out of here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I'm
Like I
fixing to
said,
do the
so
same. I'm fixing to do the same because I'm getting tired. You know how my energy is lately. I ain't been having
yeah.
none.
Charlie, thank you, Charlie, for doing this live. I appreciate it. We appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Thank you, Charlie.
You know I love my peoples. I'm hugging
Eh,
y'all.
eh,
I don't know if you can feel the ghost
uh,
hugs.
oh my God! Hey, don't reach so low. There's no butt cheeks back there, Charlie. Come on now.
I know, man.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
Tell her.
I
You
thought
don't
I was
missing your
touching
life.
Sugar
Tell her.
Glider,
Nobody
but
can
I'm
hear you.
sorry, G2K. I
Wow.
found you, Miss Nobody.
I hope you feel better too, Charlie.
Yeah, DJ Electric.
C2K, you finally grew some cheeks.
No,
That
unfortunately not.
that wasn't his cheeks. That was Miss Nobody's.
Oh yeah, but
Hey.
Sugar Glider says we've really been missing your live streams too, Charlie. Just know that.
I promise y'all I am trying to do my very best to get back to y'all
Oh,
and to get
no
over this
pressure. No
sickness.
pressure.
And I love y'all with all my hearts and souls. I want y'all to know that if y'all don't see me, just know it's because I really am not feeling well and not for no other reason that I love y'all, every single one of you, with all my heart.
Oh, well,
Right.
you are loved back,
Absolutely.
and I hope you're better soon. And
Hell yeah.
thank you again.
Thank you again. We love you.
And
Truly.
and for what it's worth, it's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. But now it's time to really get back to business. So, with that being said, this is Get to Know Stop, everybody. Remember, STOP stands for Standing Tough on Pedophilia. Are you with me or against me? Just
With
saying.
you. I love you, Sugar Glider G2K. I love
Take
you,
care, you guys.
DJ
Bye.
Electra, Mr. Eddie, everybody in chat. You got any last words for the peoples, Mr. Well, the thing is?
Yeah, just stay solid with one another. Be there for one another. You know, and whenever somebody's going through something, just listen. That's all you got to do is just listen. With that being said, deuces.
Huggies. I'm gonna go ahead and play our new ninja song for all the ninjas out there. Y'all all know who you is. I love every single one of you, and for the people who follow me that may be from different sectors, know that I love each and every one of y'all. Y'all know that I be everywhere. And I want to thank y'all all for support and hitting that like, but just being here and chilling with me. You know what I'm saying? I love each and every one of you. I don't think I didn't see each and every one of y'all's comments in this section. I've been paying attention. I didn't shout out everybody individually like I usually do, but know that I see you and I love you and you are appreciated over here. And we're gonna go ahead and play that. The outro today is gonna be the new Ninja Army song because I like it and it's cool. Huggies to all my beautiful people. Remember, wash your ass, people. Wash your ass, wash your face. Preferably not with the same rag. We don't need you walking around here with ass face. Make sure you use DO for the BO. We don't need to be smelling your ass when you're walking around here. And soap and water, motherfuckers. Don't just sit here and think that throwing deodorant and cologne and perfume over stink is gonna fix it. It ain't. Soap and water, motherfuckers. Ain't no excuses. Don't be walking around here stinking up the place. We love y'all though. Please make sure that you wash your ass, motherfuckers. Love y'all. Bye.
Ninjas unite, we move in the hush. Butterflies in the dark, then we strike with a rush. Swords out clean, make the whole room lean. Step too close, get cut from the scene. Don't mess around, we don't play for show. One wrong move and the cold wind blow. You try us once, now you know the code. We don't back up, we take that road. You tried us, now look. You tried us, now look. Hear that step on the roof? That means trouble's coming through. Ninjas unite. Butterfly blades in the palm of the hand. Quick little flash and the whole block stand. Old school honor in a new school war. We don't need much, we just need more. More of the smoke when we cross that line. More of the fear when we claim what's mine. You said we were done, said we would fall. Now every one of your lies getting told. We are the name that you shouldn't speak. We are the shadow behind your streak. You tried us, now look. You tried us, now look. Hear that step on the roof? That means trouble's coming through. Ninjas unite. Come on. Ninjas unite. Come on. We're the ninja army. Moving as one. Ninjas unite. Come on. Big one tonight. Big one tonight. You gonna find out who we are by the first line. From the alley to the gate, we don't break. Every scar got a lesson that we take. You can run, but the mark stays near. One more breath and the end is near. Ninjas unite.